Is SEO writing hard to learn? What you need to know before committing to this kind of career. So, if you're wondering if you could make a career as an SEO content writer, we're going to talk about some things to consider before diving in. For even deeper insights, go to our website and check out our free SEO writing training. If you've been perusing job bidding sites, job boards, LinkedIn, you might see a ton of jobs asking for SEO content writing. And there already seems to be plenty of SEO writers around to take those jobs, which is a bummer. So it's not surprising if you're on the fence about getting into SEO content writing, because you might be wondering, is it a good career choice? Is there enough jobs? Is the market already oversaturated? So that's good that you're thinking about it. So in this video, we're going to talk about some key considerations that, if you should consider becoming an SEO writer or just leave it. We're going to give you some insights about how hard it actually is to learn SEO, and we'll talk about what you need to learn in order to become successful and have a thriving career out of it, how long it takes, stuff like that. So when I started freelance writing in 2017, SEO was a hot buzzword, but now it is an integral part of how we interact with websites online. And it serves both customers, readers, and businesses, and it's not going anywhere ever. Nowadays, SEO is a key factor to a website's online success, and it cannot be ignored. But what does SEO stand for? SEO is an acronym for search engine optimization, and it is the process of optimizing a website so that it matches up with a person searching for information on a search engine like Google. And so the whole goal of SEO is to connect a person with the best piece of content for them based on what they typed into the search bar. So for example, if someone goes to Google and goes in the search bar and types in how to fix my ballet shoe, they want content that will tell them exactly how to fix their ballet shoe. They don't want to read an article about how to fix a tap shoe, and they don't want to watch a video about how to fix all types of dance shoes. They want the answer to their exact problem in a concise, targeted article or video. And so nowadays, SEO is so highly sophisticated, and it has come a long way since 2017 when I first started in SEO. And you're bound to have a really targeted piece of content show up in your Google search results or whatever search engine you're on. And if you find tons of awesome content that answers your question perfectly, it means that those websites tried really, really hard to create content that fits your needs exactly. That's SEO. It's websites optimizing and targeting their content for a specific search. And ideally, they want to be one of the top entries, right? And they pop up once you enter the search keyword, and they're really high on the search engine results pages, also known as SERPs. After all, the top hits will grab the vast majority of traffic for that search. It's like upwards of 80% or more in the top couple hits on a search engine results page. The ones that are lower down will get almost zero traffic. Okay, but let's talk about, is SEO writing hard to learn? What makes content optimized for SEO? So you might be wondering, what exactly makes a piece of content SEO friendly, and what do websites do to make their content rank high on search engine results pages, SERPs? Plus, is SEO writing itself hard to do? So SEO involves an immense amount of tactics. There is more complicated stuff that you can do with a website, like placing keywords around a site, optimizing how fast your web pages load, and more. That's all the techie backend stuff. However, you can also improve SEO by formulating content, formulating your blogs, articles, infographics, videos, creating them in a certain way. And for writers, if you have a knack for writing, whether or not you've already written professionally for clients, but if you have a knack for writing, you enjoy it, it's work that you would be willing to do from home, there are various things you can do on the page to make a piece of content far more likely to rank high in a Google search. And again, grabbing a the vast majority of the attention from internet searchers. Writers can even work on scripts to optimize videos too. So obviously there is a ton of SEO work for writers out there. So is SEO writing hard to learn? SEO writing is a specific skill set that has to be learned, and you can't just blindly write a blog post and hope it ranks high on search engines, because it's not going to rank high. There are specific ways to brainstorm your topics, to format your article, and to manipulate the words on the page so that it ranks high on SERPs. And just like with learning any new skill, it can be difficult in the beginning, but with the right guidance and enough practice, you absolutely can master SEO. Even if you're not a techie or a metrics person, you can still be a wildly successful SEO writer as long as you have the right training. So what do you have to know as an SEO content writer? And if you want to be high performing and well paid as a freelance SEO content writer, you need well-rounded knowledge of how SEO works and the most up-to-date best practices. So for example, you need to learn all the SEO jargon and advanced practices to avoid sounding like an amateur when speaking to clients. You need to understand what hurts SEO so that your work can rank as high as possible without you botching your own efforts. You need to know how to craft high-performing, traffic-attracting, reader-loving SEO content while avoiding being penalized by search engines. And you need to know the effective on-page SEO tactics to help your content rank high for the right searches. You need to know how to utilize off-page technical SEO tactics so your content is indexed correctly and prioritized rather than downgraded by the search engines. You need to know how to interpret key SEO metrics so you can quickly troubleshoot and optimize your content to rank better. And last but not least, you need to use the best keywords so you can rank in the top spots and grab a vast majority of the traffic, and to avoid wasting time on keywords which you have no chance of ranking for. This makes SEO writing sound super overwhelming, right? Unfortunately, this is exactly the kind of stuff you need to learn in order to make a thriving SEO writing career for yourself. And so to answer, is SEO writing hard? The hardest part is making sure you learn everything you need to know. However, once you have all the information available to you, the actual SEO writing process is not difficult or complex. Plus, you can translate the SEO skills to any piece of content that you write in any industry too. Where do you learn SEO writing? Most people who claim to be SEO writers probably have a patchwork SEO writing education at best. Many did the terribly difficult task of DIY learning and grabbing whatever free information they could find. And is DIY SEO writing hard to learn? Yes, because I've definitely been there myself. Because the problem with DIY learning for SEO is that most of what you can learn out there is not tailored to the needs of professional writers. So it's not very relevant to you. The information is usually tailored to business owners and digital marketers. And while you can grab some pretty good baseline information, you rarely learn the expert SEO writing tactics from these sources. There are also very few SEO writing courses that go deep into the complex tactics that writers specifically need to understand. Most SEO writing courses just scratch the surface, especially because the SEO courses are not created by actual SEO writers who continue to practice in the field. And then if you decide to learn from free information and free SEO courses, those resources do not give you the full picture whatsoever. So the bottom line is SEO content writing is not hard if you have the right resources and training. Your next best step is to find a comprehensive SEO writing training, one that is made solely for professional writers and one that lays out everything you need to know to be considered an SEO writing expert as soon as you finish the course.